I'm going to come and ask you that question itself. For the time being, though, let's hop across to my colleague Ria, who's here to tell us about Garden Reach Shipbuilders as well as HAL. Both of them are buzzing post their numbers. Ria?
Well, yes, defense and shipbuilding stocks have been in focus yet again today, and let's talk about the three big movers. The first one is Garden Reach Shipbuilders, which reported quite a healthy set of numbers yesterday. The revenue saw an increase of around 62% on a year-on-year basis. Even the EBITDA and net profit jumped up by 144% and 119% respectively, both on a year-on-year basis. EBITDA margins also saw an expansion of 454 basis points, coming in at 13.5% in this quarter versus just about 8.9% that we saw in Q4 of last year. For the full year FY25 as well, we've seen good growth on all fronts. The net profit margin was also above the company's guidance of over 8%. The order book details haven't been disclosed yet, but the company did say in their Q3 earnings call that they expect the order book to come down to about 22,000 odd crores as execution is picking up, and the order book at the end of Q3 stood at about rupees 23,877 crores. Some key things to watch out for GRSE going ahead will be the management's comments on order book and execution, and also an update on the delivery of one of their key projects, which is the 8 ASW shallow watercrafts, all of which are expected to be delivered by October 2026. And remember, the first ship was delivered by the company to the Indian Navy just last week. The stock is trading with gains, very strong gains of around 17 to 18% today, but still down about 20% off its 52-week high. Cochin Shipyard is also trading with gains of up to 13% today in a rub-off effect from GRSE, and this company is also expected to come out with a good set of numbers tomorrow, so we will be watching out for that. HAL is the third stock that we'll be talking about, up around 3 to 4% after reporting a good set of numbers today. The revenue did go down by around 7.2% on a year-on-year basis, but this was off a high base. The net profit and EBITDA also declined by around 10% and 7.8%, but they were significantly higher than our estimates. EBITDA margins came in at 38.6%, down about 129 basis points on a year-on-year basis, but still well above our expectations of 27.6% margins. Order book details again haven't been disclosed for HAL, but they do have an FY26 order book target of about rupees 2.6 lakh crores. Some key things to watch out for in the earnings call on Friday will be the management's comments on the LCA Mark 1A delivery timelines and further engine deliveries from General Electric, improvement in working capital execution schedule of ALH, and of course the management's comments on the order book and execution ahead.
Hey, thanks a lot for that, Ria.